welcome back. So today I'd like to continue and give you some more tips for improving your sleep. Now, I'm sure everyone likes a nice good massage, and that's what I'll be talking about today. Doing some body work can definitely help you get some better sleep. And then I'll talk about the importance of dressing appropriately to get a good night of sleep as well. And the importance of dressing more loosely rather than having tight clothing. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. But for now, let's start discussing the importance of doing some body work that works for you. So massage has been used in ancient times, like 5,000 years ago. Unfortunately, its use is declining since the 1970s due to things like pain medications and other things that can help with pain. But recently it has been growing. And the International Journal of Neuroscience has shown that massage helps reduce cortisol, increase serotonin, which activates melatonin, and also activates your parasympathetic nervous system relaxation response. It's great for stress relief, to feel calm and peaceful before bed, and has so many benefits like reduction of stress, anxiety, lowering blood pressure, reducing pain and inflammation, better digestion, immune function, and so much more. So pretty much everything, you name it, massage does for you. A 5-week study in Atlanta showed more lymphocytes, which are white blood cells, lower cortisol, less inflammation, and lower levels of aggression. People feel actually more patient after having a massage, because who wants to be so serious after having a massage? People are just chill, right? Massage also has been shown to activate delta brain waves, which are vital for deep restorative sleep. So many benefits: reduction of stress level, reduction of inflammation, better immune system function, and improvement in deep sleep. So not a bad thing to do. And of course, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest nervous system. Now, there's different types of massage: Swedish, acupuncture, Ayurvedic massage, reflexology, shiatsu, whatever. Not all massages require another person, and so scheduling massages once a week or once a month is a good idea, but here are some things that just require you and your body. And of course, find the massage that works for you, but there's a lot of great choices. You can do acupressure massage. In fact, a study in Italy showed 60% of people with sleep disorders showed improvement after just 2 weeks, and 79% of cancer patients using the study had improvement in sleep quality. And this has to do with actually more melatonin by activating various pressure points. And one pressure point they used was under the palm of the hand, around here, and it's known as HT7. And by just stimulating that pressure point in that study, people had an improvement in sleep after just 2 weeks. So it's pretty impressive results. The other thing you can do is something called the gut smashing, and Dr. Starrett actually recommends gut smashing as a powerful sleep improvement. It's shown, so you know that the gut actually stimulates the vagus nerve. 90% of the fibers go from the gut to the brain. We discussed that earlier. So you can simply get a ball with some GIF on it and lay on the ball with your gut or your belly on it and roll over it, breathing into the ball, contracting and relaxing. So contract your belly as you breathe in and relax it as you breathe out, right? Making some turns on the ball, massaging your gut, because your gut is of course very important for relaxation and help with sleep. As we saw earlier, most of the fibers of the vagus nerve, which is your parasympathetic nerve, come from your gut. You can also do something called progressive muscle relaxation, when you tense each muscle for 5-10 seconds and then relax it. You can go from the bottom up or from the top down, whatever you want. You contract it, you breathe in, and you exhale and breathe out and relax that muscle. So you tense it intentionally and then relax it. That, of course, can also activate your parasympathetic nervous system. And then there's other things like using foam rollers, which are like lacrosse balls, tennis balls, and other pressure massage tools, like point massage tools, also to help you relax. You can do that anytime during the day as well. So there's many things that work, whether it's progressive muscle relaxation, using a foam roller, or doing some gut smashing on yourself, or going to a massage therapist once or twice a week, or maybe once a month. Whatever it is, find something that works for you, because massage has been shown to reduce cortisol and stress levels, reduce inflammation, activate your parasympathetic nervous system, improve immune system function, and give you better sleep, right? So whether it's a massage therapist, smashing, progressive muscle relaxation, whether it's or whether it's meditation that we talked about previously. Find a relaxation practice that works for you. The next thing I'd like to talk about is dressing for the occasion. Not only for fashion to look good externally. So yeah, you want to look good so others would like how you look, and that makes you feel better and more proud of yourself, increasing your self-esteem and all of that. But it's also important to dress for health, and that's what I'll talk about here. So most people wear pajamas for bed, and pajamas are associated with winding down and sleep. And so we need to cool down to enter deeper stages of sleep. Remember, the ideal window is 60 to 68 Fahrenheit. That's what research shows. Numerous studies have shown that you want to be on the cool side for better sleep. So wearing fewer and looser clothing is probably better. So remove a layer or two if you need to, and that's a quick way to get better sleep, right? We want to kind of get the low-hanging fruit, and this is one of those. Just undress a little bit to feel cooler. You can open up a window as well, or use a fan, right? Whatever you want to kind of, or maybe turn down your thermostat if you have one. If you're lucky enough to live in a part of the world that has one, you can be grateful and just turn it down a bit as well. Now, another important thing is to avoid tight clothing, because if you have tight clothing, that can actually cut your lymphatic system flow, and the lymphatic system is vital for waste management. And if you have very tight clothing, it can mess up with your lymphatic system and lead to pooling in different parts of the body, as the lymphatic fluid will not be able to move freely or circulate around the body, so you can get swelling in different parts. Not what you want. So wear loose clothing. Of course, hypoallergenic is always better. You can wear loose socks. We talked briefly about the importance of wearing looser socks, again, to prevent the lymphatic system cut. You want to wear looser socks. You don't want to wear tight socks. But wearing socks is good if you're cold-blooded, because you don't want to feel cold in your extremities. But just make sure that they're looser and keep the bedroom a bit cooler. So tighter clothing may look better, but habitual use is not a good idea. There's actually a 2009 study, and I don't mean to scare you guys or women out there, but there's a 2009 study that shows a woman wearing a bra during the night had a 60% higher risk for breast cancer. You're literally cutting off lymphatic circulation. A study done in 1991 by Harvard showed that breast cancer risk can actually be slashed in half by simply not wearing bras. So you can actually make nighttime as a time to go bra free. And lymph function is crucial for disease prevention, including breast cancer, because it literally is a waste management system. It removes all the waste and toxins from your body. So if you're not doing that, you can imagine that your risk for disease will get higher, and you can see you can literally slash the risk of breast cancer by half by simply not using a bra during the night, or even by 60%. So definitely a good idea to go bra free during the night. A 15-year-old study showed the benefits of not wearing a bra, because your breast can actually benefit from the effects of gravity to grow more muscle there, as opposed to what most women believe. It's the wearing of bras 24/7 that can cause sagging, as the bras are being held and can't support themselves. As the principle goes, if you don't use it, you lose it. And there's a great book you can check out called Dressed to Kill by Sydney and Soma. Dressed to Kill, how if you overdress, that may not be so good for you. In fact, if you're not wearing a bra, that can actually allow your breasts to work, the muscles to work better, to oppose gravity. And that can prevent sagging. Most women think if you don't wear a bra, that's going to cause sagging of the breasts. Actually, the opposite. If you're wearing it, you're not allowing the muscles to work, right? You're not using the muscles, so then you get muscle atrophy, you lose it. So that's just an important thing to consider. For guys, habitual tight underwear can also cause problems, reproductive issues, and it can damage sperm. A study in the Journal of Reproductive Toxicology showed that looser underwear have been shown to improve sperm parameters, different types of sperm parameters like sperm motility and others, in men wearing looser underwear for 3 months as compared to tight ones. So looser underwear being boxers, for example. And this supports what we already know, because we have a muscle in our testes called the Cremaster Muscle, which regulates thermoregulation in the testes, and it puts the testes, allows them to retract and extend, right, to allow the testes to be in the right temperature for sperm production. But if you wear tight underwear, versus wearing looser boxer underwear, you lose the functioning of this muscle to work properly in the maintenance of the right temperature for sperm production. So that's why you get sperm which are not working as well. Tight underwear that presses your testes against your body can actually cause overheating as well and prevent the cremaster from retracting and extending the testes to maintain natural temperature for sperm production and reproductive health. So tight clothing can actually atrophy a certain muscle if you use it and as you use it less often, because you don't need to use it because your tight clothing supports it already and you don't have to oppose gravity. And of course this can lead to also if you wear tight clothing, it can also cause reduced circulation in the area and surrounding regions. So not only you're losing muscles, but you're cutting off lymphatic flow. So go on the looser side. It may look worse, but I'm sure you can find things that look both nice and they're good for your health. Here are some great options. For men can wear things like boxers, loose-fitting pajama bottoms, and a basic t-shirt, or sleeping without clothes. Women, very similar, boy shorts or boxers, or a flowing lingeries, or things like loose-fitting pajama bottoms and a basic t-shirt, for example, or sleeping without any clothes as well. So there are just some options to go on the cooler side. And sleeping naked actually allows couples to reap the benefits of oxytocin, which we talked about when we talked about sex, right? Which gets released by skin-to-skin contact. As we saw, oxytocin is an anti-stress hormone, lowers cortisol, blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and is also great for gut motility and digestion. And sex and orgasm both release oxytocin, along with a whole plethora of other amazing sleep beneficial hormones, literally releasing these chemical cocktails. We saw like prolactin and a whole slew of hormones. So again, just to recap of what we talked about here, undergo some relaxation practice before bed, whether it's meditation, whether it's a massage, whether it's gut smashing, whether it's progressive muscular relaxation, whether it's using a lacrosse ball for point massage to work out tense regions in the body. And also dress for the occasion. In this case, sleep. It's not about looking better. Nobody cares about how you look when you sleep. Maybe just your partner or your family or close friends that are in your house at that time. But go on the looser side and your sleep will improve gradually, drastically. You can get amazing results from wearing looser clothing, because then you're not going to be cutting your lymphatic flow as much, and your reproductive health will also improve tremendously.